Well, there's a new push to allow sports betting in Missouri.
More than 30 states now have it. Illinois ranks third in betting, behind only Nevada and New Jersey, fueled in part by St. Louis area residents crossing the Mississippi to make their bets. Fox 2's Andy Banker shows us Missouri lawmakers, casinos, and even pro sports teams are now out to cash in.
In for the touchdown.
It's becoming a Sunday ritual for gamblers in Missouri, a road trip to Illinois to get those bets in before kickoff.
Touchdown 49ers.
49ers win by 10.
The parlays as far as I go.
I don't like going to Illinois to gamble, but I will.
Unlike casino gambling, which is legal in both states, sports betting is not legal in Missouri. It is in Illinois. Cardinal Hall of Famer Ozzie Smith christened the new FanDuel Sportsbook at Fairmount Park in Illinois last year. Missouri residents can go there to bet or simply pull over after crossing the river to bet from their phones, tablets, and laptops.
I think Missouri should definitely allow their residents to gamble.
A growing list of lawmakers in Jefferson City agree. State Representative Phil Cristofanelli of St. Charles has introduced a bill that sets a $100,000 upfront fee for sports betting licenses, a $50,000 renewal fee every 2 years, and a 10% tax on profits for companies in the sports betting business.
This is one of the few political issues that people my age tend to care about. It's the one I hear about the most when I go back home. When's Missouri going to pass sports betting? Well, I believe that the answer is now. The time is now.
And among those coming to the Capitol to lobby legislators to legalize sports gaming in Missouri are the Major League sports franchises, the Royals and Chiefs in Kansas City, the Blues and Cardinals in St. Louis. Cardinals team president Bill DeWitt III issued a statement saying in part, "We hope to find consensus during this current legislative session to bring Missouri into line with 32 other states, 6 of them being our neighbors."
The fact is, it brings more interest to the sport if you're able to place a legal sports bet. And you just look at what fantasy football has done for the NFL.
Missouri casino operators plan to add sportsbook gaming as they have elsewhere. Penn National would offer it at its Hollywood and River City casinos in St. Louis County. Legalization would mean an estimated $40 to $50 million in yearly revenue for the state of Missouri, revenue that's now going to other states or lost to the illegal betting market.
There's a bunch of sketchier sites that offer it.
People are already doing this, or with bookies, in the back alleys. And so this is an opportunity for Missouri to, to capture that, lost revenue.
Critics say Missouri needs less, not more gambling. But if legislators approve, you could be betting from your living room by the fall.
And Cincinnati is heading to the Super Bowl.
Andy Banker, Fox 2 News.